Before the world knew the Philippines as a basketball-loving nation, before Manny Pacquiao punched his way into history books, there was a swimmer. A young man from Ilocos Norte who without fanfare or sponsors stepped into cold Olympic waters and made Asia visible for the very first time. His name was Teófilo Yldefonso. He was the first Asian to win an Olympic medal. But this is not just a sports story. It's about pride, pain, and the silent dignity of a hero who swam for his country and died for it. Teófilo Yldefonso was born on November 5, 1903, in Pidig, Ilocos Norte. In a time when swimming pools were rare and Olympic dreams even rarer, he learned to swim in the rivers of his hometown. The water was brown, the current unpredictable, but it taught him rhythm, grit, and control. His strokes weren't refined by textbooks, they were born from instinct and necessity. And from those humble currents, history began to ripple. Yldefonso didn't just swim, he innovated. He developed a style of breaststroke that cut through the water like no one else's. Compact, efficient, and powerful, his technique would later be studied by coaches around the world. At a time when Asians were dismissed in global athletics, he made judges and spectators stop and watch. He didn't need to speak. His stroke did the talking. At the 1928 Summer Olympics in Amsterdam, Yldefonso shocked the world by winning bronze in the 200-meter breaststroke. He became the first Asian to ever win an Olympic medal. It wasn't just a victory for the Philippines. It was a seismic shift for all of Asia. In a world dominated by European and American athletes, this young man from a colonized archipelago stood proud and proved that talent needs no permission. He returned in 1932 to the Los Angeles Olympics and did it again, another bronze in the same event. But this time, the medal hung heavier. Japan had now entered the Olympic spotlight. Colonial tensions in Asia were rising. Teófilo was more than an athlete, he was a quiet ambassador of Filipino dignity. A soldier in the army by then, he stood on the world stage with discipline and humility. When World War II erupted, Teófilo was no longer in water, but in trenches. He served as a lieutenant in the Philippine Army during the Japanese invasion. In 1942, he was captured and became one of the thousands forced into the Bataan death march. Stripped of his uniform, starved, and beaten, he died later that year in a Japanese prison camp. The same body that had sliced through water with grace had withered in the grip of war. Today, Teófilo Yldefonso is more than a name etched on a medal list. He is the spirit behind every Filipino athlete who dreams beyond the islands. The Philippine Sports Commission named a national swimming complex after him. His story is now part of military education and Olympic archives. Still, too few Filipinos know his name. But those who do, they speak it with reverence. Because he proved that even colonized people can command the world's attention, in silence, through excellence. Teófilo Yldefonso was never flashy, never loud, but his life echoes louder than most. He gave us proof that brown skin could shine bronze. That a boy from Ilocos could stand next to titans. That a swimmer could become a soldier, and a soldier could become a legend. His medals didn't just hang, they carried a nation's pride. And when he died in the cruelty of war, he didn't just fade. He became a current we still swim in. If you've never heard his name before, remember it now. Teófilo Yldefonso, the swimmer who rose, the soldier who stood, the Filipino who led.